Hey guys, and welcome to these are kind of out of place. Let me fix that real quick. Much better. Okay, anyways, this is gonna be my one of two of my smoke alarm acquisitions for this year. I have actually got quite a lot than I expected. A lot more than I anticipated, mainly because of the birthday surprise, but that's besides the point. So I'm just gonna go through each individual one very briefly, and this is a bit down. So I'm gonna start with this little one. This is a First Alert P1000. I gotta get out of the way for the shadow. Now this one in particular was actually very rare. Also, I'm gonna give my personal opinion on each category because I know everybody asked me this still, despite the video release. I'll tell you my personal opinion on each category smoke alarm that I have. This one, due to the texture, is nearly extinct category. This is a Kentucky oak, which was first to believe a myth, but they actually existed, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, it's got the regular P1000 design. I have three. I thought this was cherry wood at first, but then when I realized, Time Expert confirmed with me that it was Kentucky oak. And I was quite surprised about that. Next one we have is the Firntic Lifesaver F900D from Jack Williamson. Or Kiara Williamson now. Back then it was Jack, but it's Kiara now, so yeah. Sorry if I did that completely wrong, but anyways, yeah, Kiara Williamson, that's who it came from. It's the current channel name I'm going by, so this is the original, unlike the Sears I have, which is F900D based. Not the ones you're seeing here, but the one I got like 2 years back. So yeah, that was based off this unit. It's got the KoBC CB27 right there. Takes 9 volts. It's got this interesting ionization sensor on it. And yeah. I did make an unboxing video of this along with the second one that also came from Jack Williamson right here. This is a unit that I've been wanting for quite some time because I love old BRKs. Considering my holy grail is literally a BRK itself. This is a BRK769 ACI. It's got the tiered button, of course. Most people don't know. Some of the other collectors don't even know where the label is. It's on here on the side. It's AC-I. So if we open the SMCO, I completely screwed that over. It's got the classic, I'm pretty sure this is a BRK buzzer. Why wouldn't it be? It's got 4 wires. I've only powered this on once. And yes, it's really loud. I don't understand why there's 4 wires, but someone could leave that with me in the comments. I think I did ask that question. I just forgot what the answer was. This is ionization. This is probably more so uncommon, but for eBay standards, these are actually very rare to come across, which is very interesting. I did forget to leave my opinion on the F900D, but that one is probably uncommon as well, considering it is a first gen. I think they're both equally uncommon. This next one is very, very rare. Probably ultra rare if I had to say something myself. And you may think it's just that, oh, it's just one of those TC49A units. This one has a twist to it. If we open it up here, you can see it's got this yellow sticker. And if we look at the side label here with the model, it's 1021. That's a very interesting model number because I'm actually the first person to own one of these TC49A 1021 models. It's got this yellow sticker, which is only prevalent on the square cover ones, which is the 1062 model. So I am one of the only people to have a TC49A with this kind of style with the square internals. The square internals don't really make a difference for like it's just the same internal for each of them. It just has a square cover on this. You may have seen the square cover TC49A from BANF. I'm pretty sure, at least I think he has one. I'm almost positive he does. I know Frank Wakeman has one, so that's pretty cool. I really enjoy the CC498. It's got the more radioactive sensor in it, unfortunately, which is why I don't like to be near these that often. Even though it's not really a threat to me. This next one's more of a threat because people inside joked this is my worst nightmare. This is a BRK 2839N, I think. Yeah. Yeah, 2839N. This one also came from Jack Williamson, thanks to him again, or Kiara. Sorry, I'm just so used to. Anyways, this is the that's where the indicator lens is. People always get confused on these different units and how to differentiate them from one another. Because look at the 5919 that I have here. I'll get to this one later, but they look identical in the front. So yeah, they are. These types of units are very hard to eyeball on home searching type stuff. These in particular are actually kind of rare. I'll consider them rare. If not rare, then a high uncommon. So that's pretty cool. This one's got a piezo horn. This is the photoelectric equivalent to the 1839N. So yeah, huge props to go for that one. This next one, I should even have this. It should be on my tree right now as the time this video is being filmed, but for some reason I still have this. It should be up. I don't know why it's not. This is a Probe 601. I gotta look away because of the... Yeah. This is a 601 Christmas tree. I think this has a piezo inside of it. I don't think it works. I tried powering it. Yeah, still the only probe I have in my collection other than probe-based units, which is probably the universal I got. This next one I'm going to cover really briefly because everybody hates it, and I do too. This is the 900 COR, and the only reason why I'm showing this is this is a brand new... This year was a crazy year for modern collectors, because this was a brand new device and highly anticipated, but it ended up being a massive failure. Considering mine is not all that great. Mine was the first one that came out, and I was the first person to review it, and I was awfully disappointed with the result, considering this harness. Do you guys want to see the manufacturing date? It was made a year ago, December 6th of 2022. But yeah, nobody likes these, honestly. Like, let's be honest. This next one you guys might like a bit more. This is a First Alert. What's it called? What was this again? This is the SA67D. This is the original version with the white test button, as you can see. Not painted. The internals look exactly the same as the second gen models. So, yeah. I don't really have much to say about this one, other than it has a bigger cover than the regular SA67Ds do. So here's the back. I consider these more uncommon. There is one on eBay up at the moment, at least at the time this video is being filmed. This next one looks similar, but it's made out of smooth plastic, and it's also got a different button. This is a First Alert / Smoke Alert SA76RS that came from JDL Productions. Thanks to him for that. This is pretty cool. He did tell me that the cover was yeah, I bought this off of him on eBay. Pretty cool device. It's obviously 77R based. I'm pretty sure a lot of people here know that. This is probably uncommon at best. Or not at best, actually. It's probably rare at best, depending on what you're looking for, because I did find out that there are SA76RSs with like slightly different internals, and also the First Alert and Smoke Alert labeled ones, so I think they're uncommon at least. And then they could be very rare at best. So these are pretty cool. Unfortunately, not many of these have been popping up, and I'm really on the lookout for another one of these for Idigo, because that's one of his top holy grails. So hopefully he gets one someday. This next one originally was in Throgs' collection, but he just let me have it. What's it called? He had it for like a few months, and then he just decided why not? I'm the primary collector, I guess. At least in at least where we are. because we are close friends. So, anyways, this one, I would just consider this came from him, I guess. This is a, Honeywell TC89B. It looks similar to the 49, except the visible button, but that's not the only difference. This one also has a white base, no wires, meaning this is battery. If we open this up, you can see it's got, if we look underneath, it's got the less radioactive sensor. This one in particular has the Edwards horn, and this one came from a lot of two. The other one had a KoBC C27, which also meant that some of them had different internals. That one is owned by someone in the fire alarm community whose name is Aiden, I believe. So that's pretty cool. I'm hitting him with a Facebook group. Don't ask what it is. Anyways, next one. This is this is a lucky snatch, actually. This was fairly cheap on eBay. I got this for like $15 for a lot of two of these. The other one is owned by Jacob Larson, aka the Shed Productions. At least I think that's what it is. This is a Fire X FX830. This is one of the rarest Fire X's you can own for being just battery. And I'm lucky to own this. I actually, I saw this on eBay and I was like, oh, this is mine. I was like, because it was for a very good deal, like, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, so this one's an ultra rare unit at best. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's got a piezo inside of it. Some people say that this was, like, based off the FXB-1, which had the squealer inside of it, but this one has a piezo, so it's the FXB-1A, style type, just with also a white test button. So it's really cool that I own one of these. Forgot to mention that the TC89B is probably also, that's also rare at best. Like, just rare. This one is actually rare as well. This is a, I used to have two of these. I might not be keeping this one, also because I was supposed to give my other one to Jack, but I had to meet a deadline for eBay. And I sold it to somebody else. I forget who his name was. But this is a, I told him I keep this until the end of the year, and I'll probably give it to him if he still wants it. So anyways, this is a Code 1 Jameson CD2. This one is based off that one right down there, which I'll get to later. It's the FXW-1A. It's based off of this. This is just a rebrand. As you can see, they're pretty much identical in the back, as you can see. But again, I'll get to the Fire X one in a moment. It's really noticeable that I got the rebrands first. So, yeah. Jameson is a common rebrand. Jameson / Code 1 rebrands Fire X. So, yeah. This next one was probably my most expensive purchase of this year. Other than another one, but that's not coming until January. That was a late Christmas present for myself. I'm not saying what it is, because that's a surprise for 4 years on YouTube. So, yeah. Other than that, this was the most expensive purchase at the time. $135 for this, which I thought was kind of ridiculous, but honestly, this was the closest thing I was going to get to an SS718 that I just wanted it. So I decided I would just buy it. So, this is a Westclox, I always forget the model number of this. I think this is 83083, if I'm not mistaken. This is a battery-operated version. I'm not sure if I'll get this cover open. This cover is kind of a pain. There we go. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is a, actually I don't know if this is KoBC C27 or not. I'm not sure, actually. But it's got this horn. I don't know what it is, actually. I think it's... Sounds like KoBC. I think it's CB27, but if I'm wrong, let me know. It's a 12.6 volt device, which also means I've never powered this thing. I never wanted to, power this one. Because I just wanted to leave it in just pristine condition, honestly. I put the cover back on completely wrong. Yeah, this thing is kind of a pain to mess around with, but yeah, this is pretty cool. You see these mostly in Canada, so it's pretty cool that I got one of these, new in the box too, so yeah. Again, it was very expensive. This next one is also a 12.6 volt device. Yeah, it's a pretty rare unit, the Westclox. Anyways, this one's another 12.6 volt. This is another pretty rare device at best. This is a Gillette Captain Kelly 929. If you look in the inside, you can see it's got the squealer horn. I don't know what, but probably Delta Alarm. So this is a battery operated model, unlike the 941 that I have. This is also 12.6 volt, but I did test this, unlike the Westclox. So, yeah. These are, relatively unique units. I like Captain Kelly units. They're really cool. And all that's left for me is the 206 that I have to get. This next one's actually really interesting. It's actually not a smoke alarm, but more of a smoke sounder. This is a Kida RFND smoke sounder. What this does is that interconnects with the RFSM series alarms, and what's it called? Yeah, this interconnects with the RFSMs, and this one actually has a low frequency sounder with a voice. So that's pretty cool. You can see in my unboxing video of how this thing works. So yeah. Yeah, put this back. Itigo's gonna have a frenzy with this next one. This is a BRK 1839i. This one I got for $50 on eBay. Not the best price, but I guess it was doable, I guess. This one's not the harnessed version. This one's the push-in terminals, like the N, but except this one's the recalled model. Yeah. This is a unique device. I do really like 1839s for the obvious reason. So yeah, these are uncommon at best. Now this next one, I actually had a very interesting backstory behind it. For just a basic 2000s alarm, something that was made in only 2004. This is a Code 1 AD. I almost forgot the model for a second. So this is a I just said it. What? Yeah, this is Fire X based. But it was made in 04. It's very interesting. This one does Code 3. And the interesting thing about these is that I got 10 of these, and I sold 9 of them on my eBay. They were some of the first things I ever sold. And I made pretty big bucks off of them. So, and that's basically thanks to whoever bought them, helped me afford all these. So, thank you guys for buying my stuff. Anyways, what's it called? I had something to say. Yeah, so I got 10 of these, and I think I sold all of them, actually. I'm not sure, I forget. Either that or I have one more left. I think all of them are sold, but I don't remember or not. So yeah. That one's pretty rare at best. Maybe a high uncommon. This one is very rare and for good reason, because this one's a stupid design. I don't even understand this unit myself, so I can't really have much to say about it. Here's the manufacturing date. It's made in 07. This is the Fire X TPCI. Now, this one has such a weird, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know where to begin with this unit, because I really have nothing to say about it, because I honestly don't know how this works. It's got this tab right here, which if you push in, it's a battery activate switch. And then there's also like this, there's this terminal blocker. Yeah, there's this terminal blocker that came with it that's like to permanently deactivate it. I have no idea what the logic is with this Fire X unit at all. This one's a stupid design. I honestly don't get it. Here's a better Fire X for good reason. This is the FXB-1A. I mean, FXW. My God. Yeah, this is the FXW-1A. This one's got the mechanical buzzer inside of it, as you can kind of see in there. I think it's still KoBC C27, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, these are pretty cool. Again, it's based off the Jameson one. This one made the Jameson based oh my God, I can't talk today. The Jameson based off this. So that's pretty cool. This next one is a Kidde device. If you guys want to see the manufacturing date on this, you can. It's made in 99, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 1999, June 14th. This one is a transitional 1275 with the Kidde front base, like the Kidde front cover, but with the Tinex edition grill or Diamond grill, Randa grill, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's a this one does go through. I did test it. It doesn't do 4.6 unlike some other ones like Jesse's. All right, these next three are probably some of the more prized ones I got this year, considering the two ones on the right. But first we have to get through this Edwards one, which has a very sad story to it, because I never tested this after I heard about this. This one came from Leah Woods, and this one was actually installed in a house. I believe the model of this, I actually forget already. Oh god. Oh, Jesus. I don't remember the model of this, actually. I think it's S125, if I'm not mistaken. It's made by Edwards. That's all I can tell you for sure. I think it's S125. But these are supposed to be line cord. But the homeowner snipped these wires so that we could be direct hardwire. And that's pretty sad, because that also, like, I'm just in awe about this one. I'm just never tested it for that reason, because I didn't want to wire it wrong, because it's not labeled or anything, and I would just end up breaking the unit and just like, exploding. Don't want that happening. I honestly don't know what Hornet says. I never really looked at this. This is just a bonus thing that he threw in when he sent me over this, which is actually a rebrand of one of my holy grails, actually a very high one at that. It's pretty much the same exact thing. This is a Newtone S185. This is the only Newtone I have, and probably my favorite. If I had to pick any Newtone I just liked, it would be this one. So, yeah, this one's liable. Inside, it's got the Delta alarm, I'm pretty sure. It takes a while to test, so I'm not gonna waste my time. I wasn't gonna test any of these anyway. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. Definitely definitely ultra rare. I did forget to mention a lot of the other ones, but yeah, you guys get the idea. Ultra rare at best for that Newtone. It's a rebrand of an ESL. I forget. I think it's a 906 rebrand. I just don't remember. Yeah, ESL did actually make some alarms. So this next one is actually a really cool one that I've been wanting also, like the 769. This came after it. The BRK769 ACI. When I first saw these a long time ago, I always thought this was the test button, but it was just an LED lens. And then after that, I thought it was buttonless until I realized this is where the test button is. So this one, actually, what's interesting is that the buzzer is right there. It's on the side here. You can actually see it better. You can it's got the classic BRK buzzer, of course, just like a lot of the other hardwired BRKs there is. Sorry. So yeah, this unit's really cool. I love it so much. I'm glad. Thank you again, Leah, for giving this to me. This is new in the box. This next one is a very interesting one. I honestly have never thought that I would ever see one of these stupid, like, this year was a crazy year for Kidde alarms for me. This is a Kidde model 3050 VDS10-A. This is a very weird device. It tests just like a 2070, but this one is 10 years sealed, and in the back is actually P4010 styled. Yeah, the front of it's a mix of an i9010 and a Copic with the LED on the bottom for some reason, but I guess it works. This one does talk, and then the back it's P4010. So why? And even the dust strap was a P4010 as well. It's not like the Copics at all. It's a very interesting design. And these were originally prototypes, but then Hydraulic 160 came out to me, and he told me that Kidde reached out to them and told them that they were given to the American Red Cross. So these are actually being installed in homes now, so we're going to be seeing more of these eventually. They're still going to be ultra rare for now, but probably going to be rare at best to pop up, or just get one or find one at least. So, yeah, right now I'm deeming them ultra rare, or nearly extinct if you want to put it that way. This next one I'm not going to go over for too long. It's just a Fire X design HG135F. I just wanted to show it to you guys because I thought it was cool. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's just a heat alarm. Next one we got is a Lifesaver. It's another Lifesaver, I know. 0906. Now, I have the entire 0905, 0906, and 0908 lineup. So, yeah, this one's the one. This is the 0905, but with built-in hush. I know, weird test buttons, I know. This one's got a piezo, of course. Just like most newer Fire X's that look like this. So, yeah. That one was bought off eBay. And then this one was a surprise from Moogle. Isosceles triangle. And this was actually made in like, what, 98 or 97? I forget. It was made in the late 90s. I already forget when it was made. Apparently this is Aim Safety, made by Honeywell. I'm not even surprised Moogle gave this to me. Whoever gave Moogle the idea to get me one of those is stupid. This one is a really cool one. I've actually been wanting one of these. I originally thought this was 77R based, but then I realized it was not. The 77R based are just FG777. This one is FG777C, as you can see here. This one, as you can see, if we look at the internals, it is, without a doubt, 79R based, just with a 769 style bracket, if you get what I mean. So yeah, it's got the domed button, which is obviously the more common version. I'm pretty sure there are versions with tiered buttons, so yeah. Yeah, it's just like my BRK79R and my Ward Diddy 4-7. So yeah. Here is a Black & Decker SMK 300. This is one of the only square Black & Deckers I have, like complete square ones, unlike the GE ones. So yeah, this is the one with the light, similar to that one down there, the Model E, but I'll get to that one in a second. So yeah, got a metal bracket. See, it's still got its round insides. It's got the same base. Like, look at this. You can see it's kind of like they kind of welded plastic to make it square. Very strange, but yeah, his skip light's pretty cool. But it's just a white escape light. That one's different, but it's the same unit. This is a, okay, so this one I'm not going to go for too long. This is an SA150 LTD. This one has the all open vents, unlike some other ones that just have the top four right here closed. This one has light test, and it's got an escape light, of course. This is the smaller cover version of the 150 LT. This next one was actually one of my most unexpected and one of the rarest things I've ever bought. This is a Sears, there's the model, 246.57311. This is a BRK3000 based unit without the connector. So it's very strange. This because it didn't have a connector, I originally thought it was an SC120 based unit, but it's apparently a BRK3000 based unit. This is photoelectric test. This is ionization test, as you can see. And it's got the KoBC C27, of course. This is pretty cool. If you hold it upside down, someone told me it looks like a face. Which I won't lie, it kind of does. Yeah, that's a very unexpected grab. And I did get another unexpected Sears, but that will be next year. So, yeah. This next one, before my birthday stuff, I actually did not make an unboxing video of this, but I did it during a stupid thing we did it on my server. This is a GE. I did make a video on this though, if you still want to see it. This is a GE 8201301. I'm not gonna open this up because it's an absolute pain to get this thing open. Like, it's just like only one comes open, the other one doesn't come in all the time. I'm not even gonna bother because I'm gonna hurt myself. But this is still a pretty cool device. I have I think it's got the star buzzer inside of it. That's what it was. Yeah. Very cool unit. It's got a very nice sound to it, too. That was the main reason why I got one. I spent a lot on that one, but I just wanted it because of the sound. Kind of ironic, because I never really power these things on anyway. This next one was probably the most unexpected thing I would never seem to own. This is a piece of paper, aka Kidde can SMFI. I have both silhouettes now, and I am also one of the first people to have one of these, other than someone else, but I think they got rid of theirs a long time ago. But yeah, I am now, after that, I am now the only person to own one of these, and for good reason, too. I got this on my birthday, and normally those things are like $300 to $400, and I'm surprised I managed to get one of these from someone on my Instagram chat. And it probably was only like $70 for them. That's crazy. This next one is a new Firstst, and it looks really weird. It's a, especially if you look at this with the base, it looks really weird. This is a Firstst SM100V-AC. This one has the female voice, and it's got the new logo. It's 7010 style, but not. And then this next one was also a very unexpected surprise. This is another birthday gift. This is Candleless BRK77R. So yeah, I got an actual 77R unlike the Wake and Warn I have. And RS. So yeah. BRK77R. It's got the KoBC CLB27, of course. This one is just piezo. This is a Sears 462.57472. Oops, the bracket's kind of covering it up. This one's got the indicator lens and the test button, and it's also got this heat sensor, which I originally thought was like metal, but I guess it was just piezo after all. I mean, not piezo, it was just white. This is Gateway Scientific base, similar to my Smoky Stover, so that's pretty cool. Except not exactly the same. This next one's pretty interesting. It's like a 1225, except it's just direct wire. And also, it's got this different mounting bracket. This is a Firntic Lifesaver 1215. I never knew if this has a study light or not, because I never powered it yet. But I will eventually. Yeah, this is direct wire. I got 3 of these, and one of them was sold. I still have the other one in the box, waiting to be sold. Yeah. They came from Oliver. Thank you, Oliver, for that. This is a BRK5919. I don't know who gave this to me, actually. I forget. It was another birthday thing. Yeah. I have 2 of these. One of them was sold. I forgot who bought it, though. I think his name was Sean or something. I forget. Yeah, it's a 5919. I already kind of went over that. I'm pretty sure that is... What is this again? Is this dual sensor? I forget. No, I don't think so. I forget. I can't confirm right now. Anyways. This one is the... I kind of went over this one. This is the Model E. Wait. Kidde KSA-700. That's the actual model. But this is based off the Code 1 Model E. It's got the yellow button, of course. Like a G18, except it's not blue, it's yellow. And it's also got the yellow light and then like the SMK300 down there. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the PAs is really faulty, so... This next one is a piece of history that I also was never expecting to get. I almost bought them, but something happened. But then Throgs ended up buying these. This is a Statoil Smoke Guard Model 700. These are some of the first smoke alarms to ever be produced in residential use. It's a very, very interesting unit. It's it takes batteries that I don't have access to, so I can't really test it. But it's got this very interesting test feature where it's just like... Not exactly sure how that works, but it's pretty cool. Surprisingly, I've been seeing these more than the 907s, 810s, or 800s or something like that. I've always seen these the most for whatever reason. Very weird. But yeah, there were 2 of those, and I sold another one, and it was gone fairly quickly. Yeah. This next one's another surprise from Throgs. This is an Amway Model E-8444. This one's got a piezo, of course. It's got these 2 buttons. It's got alarm test, low signal test, and then the low battery switch. It's got a very interesting sequence of features here, and then it's got this indicator lens, piezo hole, of course. Here's the back. I think it takes 3 AA's if I'm not mistaken. If you look at the side, it kind of looks like a water pick, but it's not. Yeah. Narrowing down to the last 4, or last 5, because I have a surprise at the end. This is a Fire X Model H. This came from Jaden. This is the non-interconnect version of the G6. So, yeah, it's heavily painted, though, unfortunately. This came out of his uncle's house. So that's pretty cool. Thanks, Jaden, for that. This one I bought off eBay. This is the another BRK18. Let me look at the back first. Oh, it's Firstst. This is a BRK... I'm going to quit YouTube after this. This is a Firstst SA1839WY. So this one's similar to the BRK one up there, except this one has a harness and it's Firstst labeled. So those are the only 2 differences about it. And the only reason why I bought this is because I needed a 1839W, like a wire harness version of one of these. That's the one of the reasons why I bought this, but another reason why I just need it. And we got these 2 down here. These are my 2 Christmas presents that I got, and I figured showcasing both of them. This is one of the new precision detection Firstst alerts. This is a the best one I could find. This is the SMCO 500V. This one does have the male voice, but also has a really high-pitched, low-frequency sounder, which is also interesting. This has got the new embroidered logo on there instead of what it used to be printed. So yeah. And then this one down here is probably another unexpected surprise for Christmas. This is a 1st generation black Nest Protect. This is a I didn't make a video on this because I couldn't get this working, but I will eventually. I can't rotate it, but it did come with its original base. But yeah, this is the black Nest Protect. It's really cool. And this is ultra rare at best, by the way. I did forget to mention a lot of the other ones, but does it really matter? I just had to showcase all my other ones. And then finally, we have, it's literally above you, right up there. That right up there is a Archer 275-451 or Universal SS200. It's really both in the same. That one I got very recently. Thanks to Throgs. That was also gonna be a Christmas present, but he kind of made a mistake. So yeah. I'm one of 4 people that got from that listing. So, yeah, there was apparently like 4 available, but the seller could not make up their mind if there were like 5 or 6. But yeah, it's there. And it's also mounted up. Because, despite what I said earlier about the West Clouds being the closest thing I'll get, that's the closest thing I'm getting. So, yeah. Next video is the top 10. So, I hope you all enjoyed, and that will be it.